good. All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the NYCERS in BERS Joint Investment Meeting. Today is October 16th, 2024, and we will start the meeting by a roll call.
Good morning, Chair, Mayor's Office,
Kevin Liu, representing Mayor Adams.
Comptroller's Office,
John Dorsett, designee for Comptroller Brad Lander.
Public Advocate's Office, Borough President Manhattan, Borough President Brooklyn, Borough President Bronx,
Robert Morelli for Bronx Borough President Vanessa L. Gibson.
Borough President Queens,
Alan Swisher for Queensborough President Donovan Richards.
Borough President Staten Island, International Brotherhood of Teamsters,
Lawrence Bosley, Julie Colby, and Ruben Torres for Greg Freud, President.
Transport Workers Union, District Council 37,
Robin Roach and Ray Santander on behalf of Henry Garrido, Executive Director.
NYCERS Board of Trustees has a quorum. Nadia Fazalina, Alan Swisher, Ruben Torres, and Raymond Santander are participating via NYCERS video conferencing procedures.
Thank you, Ms. Winery. And for BERS trustee and staff on Zoom, please identify yourself for the record.
Hi, this is Salil Mehta from BERS. The only trustee I see is John Dorsa as designee for Brad Lander. So we don't have quorum. I'll take notes and we'll take this up at our next meeting. Thank you.
Khalil.
And Salil, we just want to note that Alice Ho is also in the room.
Okay, apologies. Did not see that from my video.
Okay.
No problem.
Thank you.
And before we go forward, Karina, if you just want to introduce yourself, please.
Karina Lozada for Brooklyn Borough President Antonio Reynoso, present.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I know we have a busy agenda, so I'm going to hand it over to Comptroller's Office.
Thank you very much. So we do have a busy agenda today. We do have one item for the public session. So I would like to ask Steve Meyer if he'd like to give us a fiscal year work plan for 2025 for the Bureau of Asset Management.
Yes, John. Actually, Kate Visconti, Chief of Staff, is going to give us that update.
Oh, I was.
Yep.
See, you did fine. That works for me.
You can introduce him, and he'll introduce me.
Yeah,
it's great. Good morning, trustees. This will be very, very quick. We just wanted to let you know that, as I'm sure you remember, when we were doing the STAR project, you were interviewed, and one of the sort of needs that was most clearly identified was stronger communication between BAM and the trustees, particularly around our priorities for the given year. So the recommendation was for us to put together a trustee service compact. You've all seen a draft of that. But what we're moving forward with right now is a piece of that, which is the BAM fiscal year work plan. So there's really nothing for you to do today. Our ask is just that you, after this meeting, go back, take a look at the work plan, which is in Convene. For those of you who are here for BAM University, it is the same material. But our hope is that you can all familiarize yourself with it, and then in the coming meetings, maybe next meeting, we can take a little bit of time to discuss it and ultimately have your approval for our work plan. So that's all I have to say, unless Steve has anything to add.
No, great, Kate. That all makes sense. So just, I think, to underscore the fact that there's a lot of other initiatives going on in addition to managing the assets that we're entrusted with. And obviously working very closely with the trustees. We've got a number of initiatives as well to try to improve what we do, how we do it, how we service and support the trustees, but also probably, perhaps more importantly, how do we develop and generate the returns to meet those pension liabilities and obligations and promises.
Thank you, Steve. So before we conclude public agenda, I'd just like to ask any trustees that walked in after the roll to identify themselves for the record.
So Elizabeth Guzman from the Public Advocate's Office has joined the NYCERS Board of Trustees.
Fantastic. So that concludes the public agenda. I would ask that I'll make a motion to exit public session, enter into executive session for the purposes of discussing investment matters.
I second.
Thank you. All in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, any abstentions? Hearing none. We are now in executive session. I would ask that any members of the press or the public exit at this time so that we may conduct the executive session business of the boards. Chair, I'll turn it back to you.
So, Ms. Winnery, would you do a report now?
The board agreed to commit funds to an alternative credit, private equity, and real estate investment. The details of these transactions will be released at a later date.
Thank you. I believe that concludes the agenda, and I will make a motion to exit.
Second.
Second.
All right, thanks. A motion to adjourn, rather. Thank you. All right. All right. Thank you all for joining us via Zoom and in the room. Thank you and have a good day.
Thank you.